Namaskar. I'm Kumar Rakesh and you're watching Global Governance News TV. Today we're going to discuss about the Israel-Hamas issue, why opposition party in Bharat, that is India, support Hamas of Israel or Palestine. How will define? Will Palestine recognizes Hamas or not? Matter of the question, $1 million question. Israel did not. Bharat, not. Including Bharat, many countries, developed countries, not support Hamas because Hamas is a terrorist organization. The group of terrorists claim to be is there for Palestine, but in Palestine they are just playing the dual politics. And now, yesterday, 16 party leaders. You see the photographs. These are the leaders, the snakes in the Ganga, we can say. I consider they are snakes. Try to break in India, Bharat. How Rajiv Malhotra quoted the Breaking India gang, the urban Naxals, according to Vivek Agnotri, as the decision of government of Bharat by Modi government, they are unitedly stand with Israel. In Israel, the opposition party in Israel, in this time, the crucial moment times, supported Israel government. And in Bharat, where the government of Bharat, Modi government, supported, announced support to Israel, as Israel has supported many times to Bharat, in many ways. In this present circumstances, the Baris Pachan type leader of Mohalla, his brother Owaisi is a MP of one section for 140 crore people population, trying to quote the Atalji statement of 1977. They have forgot the history, culture, the country. In word, their only word for those Muslims, those who are anti-national. I am telling you, so many Muslims are nationalists. I praise them. Everybody should praise them. But most of them are anti-nationals. In Hindi, there are appropriate word namak haram community. खाएंगे यहाँ, खाएंगे पाकिस्तान का या हमास का, वो भी टेररिस्ट ऑर्गेनाइजेशन का. Try to understand. These are the factors. So I am giving you the inputs how the amid the Israel-Hamas war, delegate 16 opposition leaders, including parliamentarians and politicians, met Palestinian ambassador in Delhi and expressed solidarity with Palestinians. Delegation emphasized the need to set up efforts to international community to arrive peaceful resolution. International community must exert pressure on Israel to abide by international laws and respect the rights and dignity of Palestinian people. The delegation resolution read, we strongly condemn the indiscriminate bombing of Palestinians in Gaza by Israel, which we believe amounts to attempt to genocide. We urge an immediate cessation of all hostilities to prevent further loss of innocent lives and the destruction of homes and infrastructure. The resolution added. Delegation urged to international community to recognize the establishment of independent Palestine state along the 1967 borders in accordance with UN resolution. Such recognition is a crucial step towards ensuring a just and lasting solution to the Israel-Palestine conflict, delegation said the resolution. After that, the BSP MP Kumar Rakesh, part of the delegation, made Palestine ambassador clear that Prime Minister Modi's social media post has sent a message to entire India with Israel that created confusion. In fact, India is standing with Israel. So, Mr. Danis Ali and AKC Tyagi, JD spokesperson, said we made ambassador against the Israel action on children, elderly hospital. But very ridiculous. I'll ask on just our special guest, Vandana Jinganji, on this issue. This all just you, Vandana ji. You listen to how the delegation made the resolution 1, how they reacted to, how they just asking and urging Danis Ali type MPs Before going MP, he was just wandering around the power circle. Now he became MP by luck. Next time he will not. Time will see. I don't consider him a serious leader. As well, he's Muslim. They got the BSP ticket and become MP. So, how you say he is trying to teach the Narendra Modi like his stalwart personality? He is nowhere. One. Number two, how the resolution is criticizing Israel, although this is fact, there is a fact, first initiation by Hamas on 7th October on the peaceful music festival in Israel. They did not mention. They are blind. They don't want to talk. What the intention? Mani Shankar here and all also there from the Congress also. How the Congress passed the resolution in the CWC to support Palestine. Number one, why they did it. Number two, why they did not support is one side, that is Siddiqui, the former journalist and the Congress leader, then switched to SP and so many parties, said we are not against Israel, we are supporting Palestine, no comment on Hamas. What nonsense? What do you want? Come on front, say they are the Muslim, they are either terrorists or not, we are supporting. If they are courage, they just speak. So, Vandana ji, why they make the lies with the delegation? One, and they uh, should be treated against this land of the law. How they are liars? What do you think?
Uh, Good evening, Kumar Rakesh ji, and to our viewers. It's important for us to know. Uh, they always say, because the progressive society, so-called the liberals, so-called the pseudo-seculars, so-called the gang of I.N.D.I.A, they have a tendency to read the book from page number 51. From 1 to 50, they don't read. This has been happening before. This is happening now. Because you must know who started it. If you are not able to blame them, if you are not able to put the responsibility of this conflict, which has means it's been going on, and from October the 7th to the Hamas, everyone, whosoever is standing, when we talk about the first nation, friends, Macron, then the second was Bharat, Modi ji, then came Rishi Sunak, and and it continues. They came in full support of Israel. In the morning of 6:30 a.m., you come with 7,000 rockets when the common Israelis are sleeping in their cozy beds. And this thing happens. This has not been able to see by this gang which went to see the Palestinian ambassador. I am very sorry to say that. They bring out a resolution condemning Israel. That itself is, we are condemning all these gangs, those who are bringing out. So this indicates towards appeasement policy of this party, which
Yeah,
started in 1947, to be very honest. Why, at that very time, when the partition of the nation was on the basis of religion, Hindus are going to be this side and the Muslims are going to go that side, why those were allowed to stay back? Why were they? Why? And then we are giving them money. Do they have an answer about the party they are representing? Do they have remorse of that? We are paying the price now. This community claims themselves that we are in minority. You are 30 crores. How many Hindus were left in Pakistan at that time, and how many are they today? Why the world is not able to see? And the people like Ovesi, who comes and speaks about that, like, if you want to see as an elected official, like, sometimes I personally don't, means I always say, Modi ji, please jo kare prayas usi ka karo vikas. But Modi ji is been elected by all, and he always says sabka saath sabka vikas. He's doing it. That sometimes pinches us. But on the contrary, to other side of it, you are seeing it. They didn't see the 3 months old Israeli baby. They didn't see the 87 years old Israeli old woman. They didn't see how these people are butchering them, killing them. And animal, if you don't harm them, they don't even touch you. These people, the Hamas guys, are worse than animals, to be very honest. They have come on innocents. They didn't care about the little kids. They didn't care about the toddlers. They didn't care about the people, those who are physically incapacitated. They were enjoying. And the way they have behaved it with the woman, and means they stripped her off, and on her dead body they were dancing with those guns. How could you forget those images? How
Yeah.
could you? And then killing a teacher in the France after, because they came
This
in.
is so ridiculous. This is so ridiculous that the all so-called, I use the word so-called learned men, they have only seek the one up, not the use the double eye, only use the single eye, just the impartial eye. Just the Israel is attacking on Gaza and Hamas. They are not taking name the Hamas, but an innocent people. But who started? Why? So well planned. Vandanaji, on this issue, United Nations also is send message to Hamas, release all the hostages, and Hamas reacted. Israel should stop the war, then we'll release the hostages. So these two questions
Who
we can
started it?
understand.
Who started that? First, they
But who
should
is
have.
started? That is a question. That is question. So I'll just take time a break. After break, we'll check answer from you how the UN reacted, how the Hamas reacted, or how Israel is reacting like anything. Stay with us. We'll come again. Welcome back. Just in the show, the global governance news on the why the opposition party in Bharat support Hamas like terrorist organization. What the politics behind this? And Vandana, you discussed about that this is a appeasement theory, and this is a impartial and partial. Uh, uh, this is a partiality on that. They are not impartial. Try to be impartial. So seen themselves, pose themselves as their delegation. The already memorandum exposed them uh, uh, automatically. How they have just mentioned that Israel has attacked the Gaza and Palestine. But you see, there is no reaction from the Palestinian government till now, and Israel is never mentioned the name of Palestine too. And government of Bharat also not mention Palestine. Always just say they are attacking Hamas. Hamas is a terrorist organization. But our opposition could not find in the masses just for the so-called appeasement policy. And number two, how who started this? This is all everybody has seen it. Video was there. How they trained themselves, Hamas, and how they claim themselves, how they have misutilized the international ad to making the bunkers, making the channels. So
Preparations.
this is how they are disastrous, so how treacherous society they are. So how United Nations reacted? Do you think Hamas will consider the order or its request of United Nations to surrender the hostages? One, and how just Hamas is said in the blackmailing mode, so Israel will stop the war. Do you think Israel will stop the war? Two questions.
I they stop the war? Means my personal this thing is they should not stop the war, to be honest, because when we're talking about the
Should not
200
also. Should not
hostages,
also. Yeah.
be- because I really don't want them to, because this has not happened for the very first time. Number one, this is happening time and again, and every time it happens, they come out with more vengeance. They come out with more power. How come a Hamas, a terrorist organization, if you means like we calling it, they have this kind of ammunition? Who's providing them? Someone is supporting them, right? With the 7,000 rockets, they just
Yeah.
attack. And then all these tunnels, it has been built over a period of time. It wasn't there before. So, and then these people, they're, let me be very honest with you. I'm going to come little further about it. There are people, those who are living in Gaza, coming to Israelis families' home, working there as like as their jobs. demands. Some are cleaning ladies, someone is doing mechanic work or whatever, whatever. So they did a proper Reiki before. Like in 2611, there was a Reiki, but the 2611 was on India in Mumbai was only by sea they entered. 9/11, the Reiki was done, but 9/11 was done only by air. Here, Hamas has been so very well prepared. This is much more than 26/11 and 9/11, to be honest. They came by sea, they came by earth, on means on the ground, and they came by air. So you can very well imagine what's coming next then. If we are talking about that they are like, after 10 days, United Nations gives this statement that hostages should be released. This should have been the very first day without even thinking through. Like, and everybody worldwide has seen the footage. What have they done to the
Yeah.
hostages, to be
So do
honest?
you think the United the order of United Nations they will consider Hamas?
I'm they consider or not, I'm not bothered about that, but I'm just saying they should totally, completely. I think world should owe to Israel at that point of time eradication of this means extremist forces. To be honest, that Hezbollah joined them. That Taliban is giving full support. A nation like Iran coming giving them full support. So how long we'll keep tolerating that? And even like here, if you are just seeing it, I am living in United States of America, we are seeing how they are doing the support rallies in favor of Hamas. Like, innocence,
Yeah.
like, can you see that this is the biggest joke?
Either support and not supported. This is a stand is very clear.
Like, this is the biggest joke because they are demographically changing all the nations. You
Yeah.
build, they come and occupy. You build and they come and occupy. So these kind of things has to be stopped now, unless or until there is a strong body who can take decision. Sam dam dand bhed. These people are ये लोग डंडे के यार हैं, ये उससे बिना मानेंगे नहीं, to be honest.
Yeah. So we
बातचीत.
can understand the how the Israel is in attacking mode and how the Hamas is in. I think now they are
Protecting
just
yourself is not wrong, to be honest.
yeah. So
Protecting your
I
people
think
is not wrong.
the aggressive
Each and every
war of
citizen.
Israel is just due to the just Hamas is second sometime first time they are in
How
just
much is the Muslim population that they are collectively together on this?
yeah.
Nobody is publicly coming out and opposing this. To be very honest, this is. And how many are the Jewish? How much land do
You are
they
right.
have? When we talk about the people from, they should open the borders to have the people of Gaza, because the very first day Netanyahu did
No, but
mention.
there is also humanitarian angle. As I announced earlier, the Gaza people who go the south
But
side.
they have their own Islamic countries has closed their borders.
Yeah, yeah. That's why they say I have to only find the Hamas, not the common people and civilians. That is also a point. But this the fullest delegation of the opposition leader, Congress and others could not mention it. I think knowingly, just to distort the facts. Whatever they always try to distort the also the image of the country, Bharat outside his
Lebanon
leader,
joined. Can you
Laugan.
imagine that? Iran is supporting. Lebanon joined. Pakistan, oh, they don't have food for themselves, but they are
Yeah.
saying that. Can you imagine? I mean, like,
This is a really test mine. So I think the United Nations will take in the stand. Whatever they will see the time, how the Israel going on. We could not say the concrete what Israel do because they first did not they attack. They have been attacked by the Hamas. Number two, number three, how the situation is mold and move. But the stand of the government of Bharat is clear. They are stand with Israel. We should, as the Indian of Bharatiya, every Bharatiya of different political parties should stand with the government, whatever that is important, and that's uh, um, the story and that's the necessity for the country. Please,
I just want to say that when you see these people, if you call them, they are so very well trained and very well placed also. If you see equipped with all these ammunition. So
there is
who's
also
supplying
this is also a matter of investigation. Who has
who's
given the
supplying them? Somebody somewhere is like, because
no,
that
somebody
has to.
reports has come the Iran and the Syria and other countries has supported and some Middle East country also. This is also hampered the new policy accepted in G20, the Mid East corridor created by our Prime Minister Narendra Modi. But time will see how they will find the resolution and solution. So we'll wait for that. Thank you very much just
Namaskar.
for this show, and I hope for the best as our country Bharat Beli Vasudev Kutumbakam and the peace and non-violence. So just we also hope for the best for the Israel and Philistine and all, not for Hamas. Hamas should be destroyed like anything. This is a one-line resolution for the sake of the humanity, and other than peace is important, imminent for us, for world, either by the United Nations, by the other resolution. Thank you very much. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.